a young man came to the door of the city's largest hospital. A plague was raging through the city, so horrible that as many as 20 people were dying each day in that hospital alone. Many of the people who died were those who were the ones that were supposed to be taking care of the ill. This 20-year-old man standing there had not come because he was ill, but because he wanted to help. He brought not new patients, but young men like himself willing to tend to the dying. For 4 months, he and his companions worked day and night, not only to comfort those dying, but to organize and clean the hospitals. Only at the end of this plague did Bernardine himself fall ill of exhaustion. But this was St. Bernardine's way. See, there's another dynamic saint that once said, "I will not be a burden, for I want not what is yours, but you. I will most gladly spend and be utterly spent for your sakes." 2 Corinthians 12:14. In today's readings of the Acts of the Apostles, Paul recognizes that in every respect the Athenians were very religious, and that they wanted to know how to stay in good standing with their gods. But Paul wants to focus on his discovery of that one altar, dedicated to an unknown God, which became the perfect lead-in for him to tell him about his God and how he embraced the one true God. Paul is willing to meet these people where they're at. He invites them to acknowledge and experience his God, who Paul says is closer than they think. Not much has changed nowadays. We still struggle with acknowledging and experiencing the one true God because there are so many other gods that are competing for our worship. Far too many people, their gods are success, popularity, wealth, possessions, power. Celebrities and sports figures have been idolized and placed up there with God. And there's so many other things that just draw our attention away from the one true God. Any one of them can just be a major distraction for really getting in touch with the one true God. They consume our focus, our attention, and even our energy. We spend money and time on them. We focus on them more, and we make them our gods. You know, as we begin to reopen the churches, our parish communities for public worship and Mass, are we able to leave these false gods behind? To reinvest ourselves into experiencing and knowing the one true God? To listen and hear for the Spirit of truth who has been sent to us to speak to us, to guide us in glorifying this one God, so that we can spend ourselves in our works of mercy, our works of service for those most